Hey guys, this is Minecraft Steve here, and well, hold on, I'm here watching Swoozie. I just kind of felt like doing a reaction video because, well, I gotta, give to the people. So yeah, we're gonna be watching various episodes. I try to keep it PG as much as I can, but then again, I've never seen this.
You ever had that coworker that just annoyed the crap out of you? You could be in the same room with them and they're sitting there doing nothing, but you just see them and you're just like, ugh. When I was 17 working at Disney, that guy's name was Steven. I'm a very easygoing person. It takes a lot to get under my skin. And I'm not hating. My hood would never let me be a hater. But I'm sure at some point you've met someone who constantly tries to one-up you. I'd be standing at greeter spot at Indiana Jones. Guess would come up to me like,
"Where's the nearest loo?"
Yes, if I could just draw your attention to my perfectly sculpted two-fingered Disney point, walk down that way and go immediately to the left. By the way,
sculpted.
Awesome Toy Story costume. High five. Oh! No high fives! Officer Woody, I've been shot in the kneecap. Please help me. No! Andy's coming! Get down! Get down! Get down! Play dead! Shh! Shh! Lay down! Shh! Is he gone? Is he gone? Okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it over here. But did you guys need to go to the bathroom? Come with me. I'll take you the secret passageway that Andy won't find us. Shh. Shh, 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 shh. No, it's okay. It's okay. My coworkers don't care if I take myself out of rotation. This way. Oh, Andy's coming. Everybody down. My managers will see this. Oh my goodness. Steven is so amazing. Look at him. He's so good with the guests and he's so awesome with the... Andante, why can't you be more like Steven? I'm going to put this in your personal file that we had this talk. Next time, it's a write-up. Even with him constantly one-upping me, I still loved Steven. My hood would never let me be a hater. You know I'd be hugging the block, son, GPS me. But then I noticed something that really started to annoy me. Steven was obsessed with Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now that's not the part that annoyed me. Every time I came into work, this is what I hear. Lips! Who wants to color Quasimodo's lips? What Steven would do, as soon as he gets tired of standing, he would bring in chalk and start drawing Quasimodo all over the sidewalk. And then all the kids would join in and color with him. This ain't an episode of DuckTales. You can't just go off on an adventure whenever you feel like it. You're here to work. Lips! Who wants to color Quasimodo's lips? I realized the real motive behind this. He was just being lazy. I could draw too. Now don't let me try to do something like that. If I were to take one step away from greeter spot to go draw something, on delay or however you say
on the way.
What do you think you're doing? We already had a talk about this. I'm writing you up right now. And like I said, I'm a very easygoing guy. I love everybody. My hood would never let me be no hater. Steven, let me tell you what would make me annoyed with him even more, was every time I had to hear about why he has his coloring book and the receipt for it. Do you see this coloring book that I'm sketching all my drawings out of? Security stops me to see if I stole this, and I have to show my receipt. And I take this coloring book with me to House of Blues, and I'll be in the middle of the dance floor. I'll be twerking. Security come up, and I'll be like, I paid for this. Here's my receipt. Why you all up in my business? Shorty want a thug. Bottles in the club. And he would always make the kids think that they had some kind of a choice when they sat down to draw with. Little girl, we could draw anything you want to draw. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Ooh, Ariel. Ew, girl. Ariel has fleas. Name somebody else. Anybody. Let me think. Oh, Esmeralda. No. Quasimodo. Let's draw Quasimodo. I'll let you color in his lips. Lips! Who wants to color the lips? I decided to spice things up. See that guy over there with the chalk? He loves Aladdin. Go over there and tell him you want to draw Aladdin and don't take no for an answer. I would send hundreds of kids over. And he would come by like, oh, if I hear one more person ask me to draw Aladdin, I'm gonna go crazy! And I thought, you know what? I would love to see that. And at this point, I had already decided I was gonna self-term. Here was my plan. I was gonna one-up the one-upper. I was gonna come in like 20 minutes before his shift, use his chalk, go outside before my shift starts, and draw a huge mural of Aladdin's face. So I kind of found where they kept the chalk, and they kept it in the manager's desk. Now don't even worry about what I was doing at the manager's desk. That's not important. I go into work. Look at the manager's desk, no chalk. I look on the schedule, no Steven. I go out to greeter spot. Is Steven working today? No. He transferred over to Magic Kingdom. And you guys know that scene in Star Wars where Darth Maul kills Qui-Gon? And Obi-Wan's like, no! That was me. And Steven, even though you went and laid down the shade and drew with the kids anytime there was any real work to be done, you know what, bro? I still love you because I'm not a hater. But you have no idea how badly I wanted to see your face when you walked around the corner and have Aladdin art everywhere. And as soon as I saw you, I would have screamed out, "Lips! Who wants the color Aladdin's lips?"
So, what seems to be next?
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason.
I hate bullies. You hate bullies. Nobody likes bullies. And see, what sucks is it's hard to go to a teacher. Because if you go to the teacher and the teacher goes to that bully, guess what? That bully's gonna come at you 100 times harder. Plus, that's not how I was raised. My hood would never let me be no snitch. Me and my homies, we robbed a bank once. I got busted. Granted, it was on Grand Theft Auto. And yeah, I was only in jail for like 5 seconds, but still, I ain't no snitch. There was this kid, Jonathan. I was in 7th grade, he was in 9th grade. This dude would constantly harass me, flick my ear, pull chairs off from underneath me when I'm trying to sit, punch me in the shoulder. One day in the hall, this dude hit me so hard in the back of the head, I legit forgot where I was at. Everybody was laughing at me, like I was fighting back the tears.
That kind of reminds me of this one story that happened pretty recently. So, me and my friend, let's say his name is Jordan. So, me and Jordan and a couple of other guys were playing around, slapping each other's necks. And my friend, let's say his name is Tristan pretty much slaps the mess out of Jordan's neck, like to the point where like it made the like it was echoing all throughout the gym, like it silenced, and then one burst of laughter, and then I got his neck, and then he was like, "No, Aaron, I got you." No, I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then in science, like while we were moving to language arts, I may or may not have tapped his neck just like that, and he freaking grabs me, like don't think like that. He like grabbed my jacket, swung me around, like he was freaking Wonder Woman, and I was the lasso of truth. He was like he was a freaking cowboy. He was like, "No boy, I'm going after your neck." And like he throws me down, like I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, like you're not gonna get my neck, and we're laughing, we're laughing hysterically, and there's just this big old circle, and we're both laughing hysterically, but he's trying to go after my neck, and this big old mark out on my face. Some of my friends may or may not know about that, but you're not gonna get my neck, not this time, not this neck. I have no neck. And then I was trying to be like the turtle from Mario Bros. I tried to be like a turtle so bad. I was tick 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 tick. I was trying so hard, but he ended up leaving a mark on my face. Kind of looked like one of those little dimples on their those little rosy things on their faces, except it looked like Canada on a geographic map. But whatever.
It was so embarrassing. I wanted to tell the teachers, but I ain't no snitch, okay? I did my nickel, and I ain't rat on nobody. And then halfway through the school year, we got this new kid named Austin. Austin was a pretty boy, and all the girls were in love with him. Jonathan ain't like that one bit. He took all that energy he was focusing on me and shifted it to Austin. After Jonathan stopped bullying me, my mom would be driving me to school, and I'd be like, "Do you smell that, Mom? Do you smell that? You know what that smell is? It smells like freedom." today is where my book begins, and the rest
soon
is
as I
just
heard that, I
unwritten.
felt like-
It felt so good to come to school and not be bullied. One day I step out into the hall after class, and Jonathan has Austin pinned up against a locker. And Austin's like, if you hit me one more time, I'm gonna get my cousin to come over here tomorrow after school and kick your butt. And he goes to Robbinswood. We went to a private school, and Robbinswood was like the public school version of our private school. And private school teachers always use those scare tactics so you don't leave the private school and go to a public school. So we were all petrified of Robbinswood kids because of all the brainwashing.
Petrified.
Jonathan wasn't buying his bluff. I don't care. Get your cousin. Get your cousin and all his friends. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of nobody. So the next day, school ends, and I step out the gym, and I see Jonathan sitting on the patio, and I'm like, let me just get comfortable.
Get your popcorn.
And then about 10 minutes later, guess who comes walking around the corner off the street? Yup, Austin. And guess who he's with? Yup, his cousin. And I'm like, oh dang, junk is about to get round.
It is.
I just see Austin's lips move, and then his cousin did like this power march toward Jonathan. And Jonathan steps away from the group, and his face just turns white. As his cousin gets closer, he puts his hands up like, hey, listen, man, listen. His cousin doesn't say a word. Bow! No question, son. Punched him right in his muffin. He was like, bam! Ding,
No
ding,
question,
ding. It was
son.
over. I wanted to run over and be like, boom! Headshot, MLG Pro. Look at me. He is the captain now, okay? And you know, I thought that was it.
the
Like,
captain
fight's
now.
over. But nah, he beat the crap out of Jonathan. And all of Jonathan's boys just stood around watching. Not one of
That pretty much happened to me, but then again, I couldn't really, like, the reason why I couldn't really defend myself was because I had stuff in my hand. I had all this stuff in my hands. And yeah, my friends saw it. They thought that we were just clowning around, but no, like, they didn't know that I was actually getting the wet work.
of them tried to help. I felt like I was watching Marvel vs. Capcom in real life. Like, he's throwing Jonathan up in the air. He's got assist characters coming in, throwing lasers at him. He walked back over to Austin, and then I see Jonathan, like, limping toward him, and he goes, yeah, you better run.
You're stupid. What? Austin, I gotta roast you real quick. Alright. Go back. Tell me why he looked like a young Gandalf, but before he had the cane. Look at that. Actually, I can't really be talking because my hood's off to you, good sir. But dude, like, what did this man do to you? Isn't he like a freaking senior? Like, I know this guy said that it was like the what's it called, equivalent, the public school equivalent, but this is not no freaking 7th grader. This is a freaking 12th grader. And he just beat the crap out of a 9th grader. Does that count as child abuse? No. He just beat the mess out of a minor. And then this boy Austin over here, he got the freaking same marks as me. And this man says, "Is that all you got? Why are you walking away?" This man truly is stupid. Not the narrator. Not Austin. Not this guy. But Jonathan right here. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I didn't talk to him. And even if I were to talk to him after I got beat up, it wouldn't be, "Is that all you got? Why are you walking away?" You're stupid.
You better run. Probably not the smartest thing for Jonathan to say. Because then
Right.
his cousin turned around, ran back over to him, grabbed him by the hair, and then starts slamming his head into the
Whoa!
wall over and over.
Isn't that a little bit overkill? His face is literally getting bashed in. Yo. Swoozie never said whether or not he had brain damage, whether or not he really, like, got some brain trauma after that or not. Trust me, What? Nothing. Nobody deserves something like that. Getting freaking smashed into a brick wall. I mean, maybe that's just for exaggeration, but if my face were to be bashed in like that, where like I have the freaking Two-Face thing going on, like the freaking Batman villain thing going on, like I would not be okay. Like half of my skull would have had to be like broken, like literally in two, as soon as it makes impact, because that's not okay. A straight line and then half of your face is not okay. It's not okay. This man.
And then he just walked off like nothing. Like his shirt wasn't even wrinkled. The next day at school, it looked like Jonathan had been neutered. He didn't talk to nobody. He sure as heck was not bullying Austin no more. He wasn't bullying me. He didn't bully anybody for the rest of the year. It almost seemed like he turned into a foreign exchange student who didn't know English. You know, he barely speak. Can somebody pass me an eraser, please? And that's it. If you're clowning somebody else at school, stop it. If you physically are touching or laying hands on somebody else's school,
right on. Right on. So, our next video. This will be the final video, which is
Kombucha Dog makes the highest quality kombucha.
Let's get it.
Every label features a rescue dog you can adopt.
my female friends hit me up and they tell me these stories about how they flirted their way out of speeding tickets, and I hear these stories often. And if you're a guy watching this video, you can probably relate to me when I say, I don't get chances to flirt when I get pulled over. Plus I'm black. Ain't no flirting out of nothing. I get a call from my friend Wendy one day, and I'm just gonna say this about Wendy. Wendy's chromosomes line up very nicely, okay? Girl look good. And she starts telling me how she just got a $1,300 ticket. As she's telling the story, it's pretty obvious to me that the cop was trying to let her off with a warning, but she went straight hood rat.
How dare you pull me over? You were hiding in the bushes like a homeless bum. You can't hide when you clock people. That's entrapment.
You're hiding
she was mouthing
in the
off,
bushes like a homeless bum.
Not only did he give her a speeding ticket, he added on a bunch of fines and then doubled it because she was in a construction zone. When she finished telling me the story, I made a promise: if I ever get the
Animation.
chance-
Oh my gosh. I gotta learn how to do that. That looks freaking amazing for the kind of video that
to
he's been
flirt
making.
my way out of a ticket. I'm gonna show you how it's done. So a few weeks later, I'm driving, and for those of you familiar with the Orlando area, this is
I'ma
on
show
Old
you
Winter
how
Garden
it's
Road.
done.
They were turning 2 lanes into 3 lanes, and I'm driving, I look up, massive construction out of nowhere. I realize I'm the only car in this lane. Look over my shoulder, and I start to turn. As I turn into this lane, I realize the car behind me is a cop. This cop speeds up and almost rams me, and then all of a sudden, they put on their sirens, like, so then I'm thinking, what the heck did I do? Like, what was I supposed to crash back there? Like, why are you even trying to pull me over right now? So now here's the picture. I'm in the only lane available,
Here's the
stuck in
picture.
traffic. This cop is behind me going crazy on the sirens like this is Coachella or Ultrafest. And a bunch of cones and construction to my right. I can't go anywhere. And I'm sitting in the car, kind of just staring through the front window, thinking to myself, there's no way this cop wants me to pull over right here in the middle of the lane. Then I hear,
Pull over now! Right now!
that's a lady cop's voice. So I pull over in the construction, and there's like massive rocks and Lord knows what over here. All I'm concerned about is not running over a nail at this point. So I turn off my car, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Look up in my rearview mirror, and out steps a lady cop. But it wasn't just a female cop. It was a black female cop. And I'm like, yes, it is about to be on like Diddy Kong Racing. I'm about to lay the Mac down so bad you don't even know. Ask about me. So now I've got 2 mission objectives. Objective number 1, flirt with the female cop. Objective number 2, get out of paying a ticket. Now this lady cop doesn't walk up to my driver's side window. She walks up to the passenger side window. Boom, 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 boom. This lady started banging on my window so hard, I thought I was listening to the Jurassic Park soundtrack.
Open this door right now!
Okay.
Roll down the window now!
And I'm sitting there like, what in the what? This is not how I visioned this whole scenario playing out in my head. I make all my movements really slow and awkward just to kind of maybe give her some time to realize how psychotic she's acting right now. I didn't have automatic windows. I had the old school roll down windows, okay? It's don't ask. All right, so I lean over real slow. I'm manually rolling this window down, and I'm looking at this lady like she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then she starts.
Stop.
What is your problem? You almost killed me back there. Where did you learn how to drive? Did you learn how to drive at a school for blind people? How long have you had your license?
Since I was 16.
I would.
This lady is talking in like fragments, like she has Tourette's, like she's not even finishing a sentence. She is so mad. You know, I don't see this ending well, so in my mind, I'm just like, I'm gonna have to bust a kamehameha up in this girl's grill, cause she obviously don't know who she's dealing with.
Give me a license register.
And it's at this point that I add a third mission objective to my list. Don't get shot, because this lady is about 10 seconds away from grabbing her gun, popping some caps off my car, and then claiming self-defense.
I would write you the biggest ticket I've ever written in my life if I was not in a rush.
Oh, you are so lucky right now. You are so lucky right now.
Now, I've joked about the Street Fighter bonus stage in the past, but for the first time, I'm fearful I'm about to be on the receiving end of that, because all I'm waiting for is some random dude to drive by and then yell out, "Round 1, fight!" And this lady goes ballistic. So she yells her head off some more, runs back to her car, and before the smoke even clears, she's gone. And I'm like, what just happened? Okay, mission status. Objective 1, flirt with the lady cop. Failed. Objective 2, get out of paying a ticket. Okay, pass. Objective 3, avoid getting shot up. Pass. As I'm sitting there, it dawned upon me like, I get it. That lady cop obviously is not attracted to black guys.
Well, guys, there you have it. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, soon, like I've said in the past, very, very soon I will be doing videos. Viddy to the O's. A lot more of them. Like not just like one Easter egg video. No. Like you guys are getting the whole butt ton, bro. You guys are getting the whole ton. You know? You guys are getting like the maximum load. Like they're not even just gonna come in waves. No, they're coming all at once. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm open to new name suggestions because I've thought about it, and well, Minecraft Steve's really suiting for Xbox, but not really for YouTubing. So I'm kind of thinking of a new name. I've been kind of thinking about something along the lines of Mufasa. Leave a comment down below what I should change it to. Some friends have said Swag Commander. I've thought about Swagcraft Steve. So, like I said, leave a comment down below. And, well, bye.